Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Exeter West Greenwich Regional High School Gym, where tonight, a little treat for you. The Scarlet Knights of EWG tangling with the Knights of Providence Country Day. With Johnny Boots alongside and Clive Wynn doing the camera work, I am John Parenti, and we welcome you in to EWG, in a gym that brings back a lot of memories, at least for me, Boots. I actually refereed at this gym, I was telling you, like 35 years ago.
I still can't believe that.
That I refereed or that it was 35 years?
That you refereed. That's what I was going with.
The pay was very good at the time.
Oh, okay. All right, I don't blame you then.
Hey, we've got a 9-1 EWG team tangling with the 4-6 PCD Knights. A Scarlet Knight team that is really on a juggernaut in the direction of Robert Samos, and looking forward to seeing and reuniting with Matt Chartier, who was the quarterback of the football team, in a small school Saturday Eve game against Providence Country Day. Should be a good one. We'll go through the schedule, of which there are 19 other games in the Scholastic League and plenty more when we return to Exeter West Greenwich Regional Senior High School in just a moment.
Welcome to Dan's Place, Rhode Island's #1 stop for amazing food, drinks, and live entertainment. Dan's Place offers a fantastic selection of unique menu items, including pizzas, pasta, steaks, and seafood. Here's what our customers have to say: a masterpiece on a crust. Watch your favorite New England teams on one of Dan's 4 big screen TVs. Looking for a great place to meet? Try Dan's Place.
I'm Dan from Dan's Place, where your only regret is not coming in sooner.
Hi, this is Dan from Lathrop Insurance. In this challenging insurance environment, Lathrop Insurance can be your beacon in the storm to help you find the coverage you need at the right price. Now, more than ever, you need a partner in the insurance industry that can work with multiple carriers to make sure you have the right coverage at the right price. Lathrop Insurance carries home, auto, and business insurance and can be reached at 401-596-2525. We've been supporting the local community since 1939, and we look forward to working with you.
Back at EWG, Johnny Boots alongside. And as I mentioned, the Scarlet Knights come in with a record of 9-1. They've had a busy week already. Just yesterday, they beat the living daylights out of the Block Island High School team, and they beat Paul Cuffey earlier. Combined total is like 162 points scored. They gave up maybe 62. They're led by Matt Chartier, the quarterback of the EWG football team. All he did against Pontiac last week was score 33 points with 9 rebounds and 6 assists. He was responsible for over half of the points in a 66-42 win. So we'll be looking for Matt to do his thing. He's got plenty of people around him who can put the ball in the hoop. Unfortunately for EWG, the Knights from PCD come in with Rhode Island's #3 scorer, Gabe Johnson, just a sophomore who's averaging 24 points per game. He's about a half dozen points behind the leading scorer in the state, Coventry's own Braden Martin, who we saw last week and we'll see in a week and a half right back here in this gym as the Okers play a non-leaguer against the Scarlet Knights. Our trip around the Rhode Island Interscholastic League is brought to you by Sandy Motors on Sandy Bottom Road in Coventry. For a great deal on some used wheels, stop by and say hello to Johnny Mack at Sandy Motors. Tonight in Interscholastic League play, North Providence is at Mount Hope in a key Division II game. Mount Hope has the lead in D2. West Warwick is at Narragansett tonight. The Wizards and Mariners playing for the 3rd time this year. West Warwick has won the first 2. Charo visits South Kingstown tonight in a game that does some playoff implications because the Chargers and the Rebels are still looking to climb up the ladder in D2. Burrville plays at Pilgrim tonight. Moses Brown is at East Greenwich as Calvin Jones brings the team in. That won the Division II championship last year against a strong and talented EG team. Woonsocket is at Middletown tonight to round out the Division II schedule. In Division III, Achievement first place, Times Square. Times Square was a victim of this EWG team last week. Tiverton is at Pontiac tonight. Central Falls is at Prout. North Smithfield and Tollgate should be one of the better games in the entire state. Rich Grenier's team at 7-1, North Smithfield at 6-2. That should be a ding-donger over at Tollgate High and Warwick. Paul Cuffey and St. Pat's collide at St. Patrick's Gym. In Division 1, North Kingstown takes with Mount Pleasant and Providence. Shays at Bishop Hendrick, and actually, that game between the Hawks and the Raiders was postponed earlier yesterday. Westerly, the high-flying Bulldogs with Creston East tonight. Rogers against St. Ray's. Cumberland is at Portsmouth. There's one non-leaguer tonight, that's Citrus, playing at Mount St. Charles. Scarlet Knights have taken the court, as have the Knights from PCD. We'll have the action for you in about 3 minutes or so. You're listening to the Dan's Place pregame show here on 321.
Welcome to Dan's Place, Rhode Island's #1 stop for amazing food, drinks, and live entertainment. Dan's Place offers a fantastic selection of unique menu items, including pizzas, pasta, steaks, and seafood. Here's what our customers have to say: a masterpiece on a crust. Watch your favorite New England teams on one of Dan's 4 big screen TVs. Looking for a great place to meet? Try Dan's Place.
I'm Dan from Dan's Place, where your only regret is not coming in sooner.
Hey, it's Johnny Mack, General Manager here at Sandy Motors, family owned since 1988. Come see why Sandy Motors makes car buying wicked easy. Check out our large inventory and get approved to drive home today. Start your deal now at sandymotors.com.
Hi, I'm Greg Dantis, the broker owner at Rhode Island Real Estate Services. And since we opened our doors in 2012, supporting youth and community programs has been at the core of our mission. Selling Rhode Island means more than selling houses. It means supporting communities, putting people over profit. We service all of Rhode Island, Massachusetts, and also parts of Connecticut. We're proud to support the communities that support us. You can contact us anytime at 401-885-5400 or visit us on the web, 401sold.com.
Between us, Greenwich and the Providence today Knights. Going to be interesting to hear how many times I messed that up tonight, Boots. Knights, Scarlet Knights.
It's going to be interesting.
Good night. Friday night. It's an all-night game. And we are about 1 minute away from the start. As some final instructions from Robert Simoes. And from Tommy Simkowitz, who was longtime director of athletics, not the director of athletics, the recreation director in the town of Barrington. His assistant is Carlton Owens. Does that name sound familiar to you?
It does. Silk Owens.
Yes.
From URI, 1988.
Played in the backcourt with
Tommy Garrick.
Exactly.
And they went to the Sweet 16 that year.
Correct.
Yep.
So Silk Owens is here. They're now getting instructions from the officials for tonight's game. The Scarlet Knights in their home white uniforms with black numerals and red trim. The Knights in their road blacks with the red and white trim. So not only do they have the same basic nickname, they also have the same basic color scheme in their uniforms. And unlike the game we saw between Coventry and West Warwick, these two teams are getting the ground rules, as it were, together. That's us. Teams have taken to their respective benches. The EWG student population has turned out, as the JV team is really behind their varsity counterparts, sitting behind them on the stands to the left side. Craig Main will do the starting lineups. Craig, the director of athletics here, always hospitable for us when we show up to do football or basketball or whatever it may be. And here we go with the starting lineups for PCD. Maddox Fredericks, Jr., call him Max. Gabe Johnson, 24 points per game, just a sophomore. Max Tuttle averaging 14.5 points per game. He is a junior. Ryan Duclos, a senior. And Justin Weatherby, whose number has changed, wearing 22 tonight instead of his previous number 4. Actually, he is wearing number 4. Brody Sampson comes out to lead the Scarlet Knights. Dylan Main, Craig's son. Matt Chartier, as I mentioned, 33 points against PCD. Got to get rid of that dry spot. Stanley Berrick and Brody Simos comes out to round out the starting five. From EWG, our national anthem. So as we pack ourselves on the old wooden bleachers, we get ready to go. EWG 9-1, PCD 6-4, and now I can put this away, right?
Sure.
EWG protecting a one-game lead on Tollgate. Tollgate at 7-1. EWG, as I said, a busy week now, 9-1. And we are about ready to go. I was just going to impart some wisdom to you, and I completely forgot what I was going to say. I think it was I'm cold.
It is a shock.
I'm watching Gabe Johnson. Boy, not 6 feet tall, but he just kind of grabbed the rim. I've been trying for 70 years to grab a rim and can't do it. All right, Chartier, Simos, Sampson, Main, and Berrick for the Scarlet Knights. Fredericks, Johnson, Weatherby, Duclos, and Max Tuttle for Providence Country Day. Chartier, the jump, wins the tap clearly. It goes to Berrick. Sand left for a quick three-pointer, and that's no good from Simos. Got the offensive rebound. Chartier will bring it out. Matt's a big kid, but quarterbacks the team. He's got the ball. He can shoot. Took Johnson to the right, went left, missed the shot. The rebound taken down by Fredericks. PCD with their first offensive possession. Fredericks holds. That's Weatherby. Guarded by Chartier. Weatherby stopped. Ball fake by Duclos. On the ball back to Fredericks. Lost the handle on it, got it back. They look for Johnson, who's way outside. The layup won't go. And the rebound pulled down by Simos. Lead to Chartier. Matt down the lane, laid it up, no good, 1-on-3. Johnson's got the rebound for PCD. Gabe wants the triple. Gabe hits the triple. Providence Country Day has the lead. They look to Chartier once again. They got to run the offense through Matt. Dylan Main off the right wing. Cross court, Chartier left open, wants. Can't tie the game. Rebound taken down by Duclos. Probably the slowest man in the court. Now coast to coast. And the bucket from Weatherby. start Tommy Simkowitz wanted. His club up 5-0. Sampson with a touch. They do a lot of cross-court passing. It's about the 5th one. Chartier thought about it. Nice look and tight. And a foul is called on the Simos layup. Brody will go to the line.
A lot of passing, looking for that open man, but by EWG, but PCD's all over them. You said a lot of cross-court passes, a lot of dangerous passes, I see.
Tommy Simkowitz just called Weatherby over, probably to try to take some of those passes away. Meanwhile, the lid remains on the hoop as Simos misses its first free throw. We played nearly 2 minutes, and the Scarlet 19 that's averaging about 70 points a game hasn't scored yet. There we go. PCD leads by 4. Fredericks off the man-to-man. Johnson. That's a very tough assignment for Sampson. They're going to look on the cut, layup off the side of the backboard. EWG takes care of it. Chartier. Sure, why not?
Nice pass. Chartier.
Actually
Lead
came
pass.
from Maine, yeah.
Yeah.
Time to start identifying EWG players by their kicks. There are pinks and blues and blacks out there. Three-pointer's going to be a little bit too strong. You're not going to roll it. Now here's a foul to call the game. Johnson, I believe. No, it's on Fredericks.
Fredericks, yeah.
First quarter action, everybody just trying to feel their way out. Chartier, a little fall away from 3 won't go. Kind rebound picked up by the Scarlet Knights, and the ball in the hands of Simos. I think they prefer Simos, but we'll take it that way. Sampson has nothing. Chartier way outside. He was shooting a lot from that corner earlier during the warm-up. Maine, yes. And it's a triple to give the Scarlet Knights the lead. Fredericks looks for Johnson along the little block, instead finds a man in the high block. Tunnel, nope. Rebound, good defensive positioning there by Stanley Berrick, and they've got the ball. Chartier, tripped, he'll go to the line. After he checks all his body parts.
3 quick fouls by PCD.
2 on Weatherby.
Yeah.
Tommy Sinkowitz wants timeout. So with 4:21 left to play in a fast-moving first, Scarlet Knights have a 1-point lead. This is 3-2-1.
Experience matters, and at Williamson Law, that experience comes with a well-deserved reputation of excellence. For legal solutions, whether it's divorce, personal injury, criminal law, or estate protection, Williamson Law provides knowledgeable and effective representation. A history of successful litigation that speaks volumes. Get the representation you need. Williamson Law, 247 Quaker Lane, West Warwick. Call 615-9321.
Back at the Exeter West Greenwich Regional High School gym along Route 3. Boots hit around the head. This is kind of got that barn look. Very high ceiling, very high ceiling.
And it's funny because if you drive around back, underneath there's a garage where they put the tractors and lawn cutting equipment and everything like that underneath.
So it's a 1-point EWG lead on the strength of a 3-pointer by Dylan Maine, a 2-pointer by Chartier, and Simos with a free throw. And the Scarlet Knights take the ball out of bounds. Deep it'll come to Chartier. Matthew will look to go into the corner. There's a bounce pass inside the layup missed by Simos. Berrick gets the offensive rebound. Off to Sampson it went. Chartier gave it right back. And the right-handed runner is good by Simos. 8 in a row for EWG. They were once down 5-0. Johnson in tight. That one gives him an unkind roll, but he'll go to the line to foul. He'll be charged to Dylan Main. Gabe Johnson. The name you'll be hearing in Rhode Island basketball circles for the next 2 years. Sophomore averaging 24 a game and a free throw stroke as smooth as silk. No pun intended, with Carlton Owens sitting on the bench. And the second is good. 1 point lead. Maine shovels it all the way down court. Oh, man underneath. Good look by
Nice
Chartier to Berwick. When you're the quarterback, that's what you do. Fredericks on the move. The dump. They find Johnson up top. He has nothing. Very aggressive man-to-man defense by EWG in the first quarter. Johnson down to Tuttle. Tuttle wants to take Chartier, can't do it. They'll look for Fredericks. Now Weatherby.
Nice pass.
Over to Fredericks it went, and it's a 10-9 game.
Weatherby to Frederickson. That was a nice pass.
Chartier, man left alone. A layup for Simos.
Notice the EWG likes a lot of passing, looking for that open shot.
It's 3 on Chartier and all 3 other baskets that he did not score. Johnson looked for Weatherby, had nothing, went off to the left hand. Tuttle takes his man to the hoop, no good, too strong. Chartier weaves through 3, lays it in.
What a weave by Chartier. Made his own lane. Came up big.
5-point EWG lead.
Maybe a reason why they're 9-1.
They fly down the court.
They do.
Tuttle fighting and going tough. Rebound Simos. Sampson. Yep.
Timeout. PCD.
Timeout, Tommy Simkowitz. It's been a 16-4 run since PCD scored the first 5 points of the game. EWG by 7. This is 3-2-1.
At Bank RI, we're committed to a strong Rhode Island. And we're proud of the financial strength and trust we bring to our customers, to the communities of Rhode Island, and to companies and businesses all across the Ocean State. Bank Rhode Island. Banking. Strong and trusted.
Welcome back to Exeter West Greenwich. Johnny Boots, John Parenti here against the concrete wall.
This EWG team, though, when they're running a fast break, whoever's leading that fast break, their eyes are going back and forth. They are scanning the court for open men. They like to pass.
The good thing about it is they're all back next year for the most part. Berwick is a senior. So is Simos. And after that, they're all juniors and sophomores. And there are freshmen waiting in the wings, too. Johnson's got to get on track here if they got any chance. Gay goes down the lane, and he is fouled. Dylan May just picked up his second. Sooner or later, Robert Simons is going to have to switch somebody on Johnson. That's not going to happen yet, as he's still being watched by Dylan Main. Johnson's going to be wide right. And the rebound pulled down by Bruce Simpson, just gave it the ball game. Threw it away, though. Johnson to the hoop, laid it up, no good. Simpson to the rebound, now he's a foul. Johnson's first, it's the team's fourth. The next one will be the 1-1, or actually
Bonus.
The bonus, so 2 shots. Old habits dying hard here in the broadcast booth. Simpson deposits. They're going to look for Chartier high post. Instead, it goes to Simos. Shot's no good. Berrick the rebound. Made back to Berrick. Stanley ball fake. Drives, looks. Out to Sampson. He head fakes. It lets it fly. It's too strong. Chartier has the rebound, but it already bounced out of bounds. Inside the final minute, Knights looking for a valuable three-pointer here to get to within 4. Fredericks nearly threw it away. Didn't get called for a double dribble or a travel. They finally did call the walk.
Only took 6 steps.
Took 3 coaches on the EWG bench to get up and say, travel! Three-second differential between the game clock and the shot clock. Main off to Sampson. Berrick tried to get a little cute to get it inside to Simos. Instead, Johnson lays it up and in. 7 already for Gabe Johnson, 7 of the 11 PCD points. Chartier thought about it, thought better of it. Sampson's open, lets it fly. Wide left it goes, and the rebound pulled down by Weatherby. 4 seconds left. Johnson's got the ball in his hand. It means it's going up. Should have been going up. Extra pass cost them points. EWG with a 5-point lead after the first quarter here at the Exeter West Greenwich Regional High School gym. This is 3-2-1.
We've told you for years that AJ's Restaurant is Kent County's go-to spot for great breakfast, lunch, and takeout too at 828-4160. And now you'll find more parking, mere steps from the back of the building to AJ's front doors. AJ's, plenty of those world-famous home fries, plenty of parking, and as always, popular for breakfast, popular for lunch. 1365 Main Street, West Warwick. Visit the West Warwick Civic Center for great family entertainment and special events, from public skating to sporting events and trade shows, and there's much, much more all year round. Visit us frequently on Facebook or on the town's website at westwarwickri.org. And for more information about facility rentals, call 822-9200. See you soon at the West Warwick Civic Center.
Now, back to the Boomerangs Roadhouse broadcast booth with John Parenti and Johnny Boots.
Welcome back to Exeter West Greenwich, where the Scarlet Knights lead 16-11. The scoring looks like this. Simos has 5, Chartier 4, Main 3, Sampson 2, Berrick 2. All 5 starters have scored for Exeter West Greenwich. Gabe Johnson has 7, Fredericks 2, Weatherby 2. That makes 11. That's the Providence Country Days scoring. It'll be a Knights ball as opposed to a Scarlet Knights ball. That's got me fried already. And Max Fredericks has it to start the play here in the second quarter. Johnson is where they want the ball. Fredericks into the lane, 1-on-4, drew a big crowd, and he was stripped away. There's the long lead pass, ends up in the hands of Berrick. Shot's no good. Rebound up, no good by Simos, and the rebounding action, a foul. They'll take the basket away. Weatherby, and if that is Weatherby, that may be his 3rd. It is. So Brody, the leading scorer for EWG at the line, and that's his 6th point. I can do that. Thank you, Mr. Producer/engineer. Yeah. Again, old habits die hard.
You never had a cough button.
And that's why I keep pulling the mic up over my head and
coughing,
clearing my throat. Sam Ethier, a junior, comes into the game for Providence Country Day. Second free throw is no good. Johnson had the rebound, lost it, but it was picked up in the hands of a teammate. That's been Zion Walter, a sophomore in the ball game. Fredericks found the man down the lane in traffic. Weatherby shot is missed. They get the offensive rebound and pitch it back to Fredericks. 1-on-4, Sampson comes up with a steal, assisted by Berrick. Pass to Stanley is too strong, and he ends up into the wall. He's okay. Casey Kretschmann in the game. We saw him during the football season too.
Yep.
This EWG team is loaded with athletes. Manny Ferrera's here to watch. That's my first hello in this gym. Fredericks, no. Berrick the rebound. Long pitch, reaches Maine. Oh, nice job. Shot was missed by Kretschmann. Rebound to Johnson. That three gets an unkind roll. Chartier the rebound, the pitch to Maine. Here they come again. Maine draws Johnson, pitches it back out. Sampson drives. Took a bust, there was no call. Chartier down the lane, laid it up and in. Matt's got 6. First points of the second quarter come a minute and 45 seconds in. Maine's done a nice job on Johnson.
He has.
Gabe once again. This one's going to be an air ball, and it'll belong to EWG. Both Silk and Tommy Sikowitz off the bench. EWG now goes 2-3 zone. Here's Trent Simpson. Just get into the game. Johnson the steal. Gabe to the hole.
Oh, we got
partially deflected.
He got a foul. Grab that arm.
Yeah, Kretschmann went over to Johnson and said, hey, sorry, man.
Do these PCD kids actually know who's coaching them?
Oh, I would think so,
I would,
yeah.
Know the history of Silk Owens and URI.
I would think that first day of practice, Tommy Sikowitz laid the law down and said, listen, let me tell you who this guy is.
Exactly. Just to listen to him and his knowledge.
Johnson, 3 or 4 from the line. Three-point try is long. Sampson off to Kretschmann, who will run it. Sampson wants a little bit short. Was on line though. And the rebound pulled down by Ethier. Tied up by Berrick. Now Berrick has to come out, and indeed he will come out. Brody Sampson back in the game. First team I've seen with a pair of Brodies on it. Chartier's back in, took it on the wing left side. Now will transfer over toward that corner that he likes so much. Kretschmann back up top. Sampson had it just for a touch. Chartier along the baseline. Here's the move, there's the layup, there's the deuce. Matt Chartier has 8. And it's a 9-point EWG lead. Now they call a hand check on Trent Sampson.
Trent was in his back pocket most of the way down the court, but got a little too close. Grabbed his arm.
They'll allow the sub. Weatherby will go out. Fredericks will come in. And Fredericks will take the basketball in hand. He'll draw a shot at EWG. Stays man-to-man. The big assignment is right there with Trent Sampson on Gabe Johnson. Johnson, the hook pass to the first row. Chartier, nice move, good fall away. He's already in doubles. Took him less than 12 minutes to do it. Fredericks weaves through traffic. Reverse is no good. They look to Johnson. He will reach it at the sideline. And once again, it'll be picked up by Sampson. They'll clear the lane. Tuttle looks. Tuttle's averaging 14.5. He's scoreless so far. Johnson says, I'll take the lane, and a whistle and a push.
Oh, they're calling it a jump ball, held ball. Going to stay PCD's ball. It was not a foul, it was a held ball.
Wow. A lot of arm tackling there. Sampson gets the ball to Sampson. Chartier again for two.
Okay, PCD, value the basketball. They're throwing it away, passes all over the place.
You've said that every game we've done. This is chapter 9.
I know.
And in all 9 games, you've given it to Vin Cullen. Value the basketball.
I love it, but it's true, though.
Yep.
It's always one team, though.
Johnson, way off. That'll be an EWG ball as Tuttle lost the handle. And timeout call by Tommy Sinkowitz. 3:16 to play. It's EWG by 12. This is 3-2-1.
Since 1974, Bill's Place has been synonymous with good times and great food, whether it's a family celebration, a post-game meal, or a simple visit for lunch. Bill's Place has served thousands with great pizza and grinders, sandwiches, and specials for nearly 50 years. If you haven't visited Bill's Place in a while, you're quite overdue for the great, consistent taste that's been part of Kent County for so long. Bill's Place, 707 Main Street in West Warwick, open 11 to 10 Monday through Saturday. For takeout, call 828-2300. Check out the menu at billsplaceri.com.
Now, back to the Boomerangs Roadhouse broadcast booth with John Parenti and Johnny Boots.
You always talk before it comes unmuted. When I tap your arm, that means we're back. Okay?
Well, that's us. 3:13 to play. And a short shot by Sampson ends up in a held ball. The possession is now in the hands of EWG. Scarlet Knights have used 9 players already. Forcing me to learn the roster quickly. That's a force into the lane and a whistle and a foul, and that's probably going to be on Tuttle. No, it won't. Fredericks, his second. It's a Mike Coolin here.
It's beautiful in here.
It's a Mike Coolin here.
Oh, my God.
Sampson exchanges with Kretschmann. They've gone small with the exception of Simos, who is meeting that paint and now awaits the pass. Could have been called for 3 seconds. Could have been called for about 8 seconds. And now a full timeout by the Scarlet Knights. 2:44 left to play in the period. EWG by 12. This is 3-2-1.
Boomerangs Roadhouse is celebrating 5 years at 293 Providence Street in West Warwick. Boomerangs features award-winning burgers, wings, fresh smoked barbecue, pasta, and seafood too. Bring the gang to Boomerangs. Their family-friendly dining room and outdoor patio are perfect for groups of all sizes. And don't forget, Boomerangs has a huge 40-seat bar and lounge, great for watching sports. Boomerangs Roadhouse, 293 Providence Street in West Warwick. As we always say, like a boomerang, you'll be back.
Hi, this is Dan from Lathrop Insurance. In this challenging insurance environment, Lathrop Insurance can be your beacon in the storm to help you find the coverage you need at the right price. Now, more than ever, you need a partner in the insurance industry that can work with multiple carriers to make sure you have the right coverage at the right price. Lathrop Insurance carries home, auto, and business insurance and can be reached at 401-596-2525. We've been supporting the local community since 1939, and we look forward to working with you.
We are back at EWG. 2:44 left to play in the first half. Been a quick mover.
Yeah, it's not even 7:30 yet.
Maybe an opportunity for some late dinner with the family. All right, Bruce Simpson looks over, gets the ball back. On the right, it goes to Simpson, to Brody Simpson, no relation. They spell their names differently anyway. The ball goes out of bounds. It's an EWG ball.
I'm going across the street after the game.
The dance place. Tomorrow morning, I expect a piece of chocolate flourless tart.
Of course you do.
I figure if I beg long enough, I'll get one.
Why don't you show up yourself?
I think those family plans are calling for a restaurant somewhere in the city. Too bad. Long three-pointer is missed and the rebounding action. A lot of arms, no control, and finally Tuttle takes over. Fredericks. That tray is missed. Tuttle the rebound. Tuttle blocked. Nice defensive play by Simos, who looks again for the ball down in the paint. He's got inside post. He's double teamed. Flips it on up. No good. Johnson's got the rebound. A whistle and a foul to be called on Trent Sampson. Actually, they're going to call it on Simos. It's one on Brody. Had his choice. Picked the wrong guy. At least in this humble opinion. Third team fouled the Scarlet Knights, so it's an inbound play. Chartier and company coming back for EWG after a little bit of a break. Johnson for three, still won't go. And the rebound pulled down by Kretschmann. Into the corner, Sampson, no. Tap, 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 tap for the rebound, out of bounds to EWG, I think. PCD ball. A lot of consonants, just one vowel. PCD, EWG. A lot of abbreviations. 1:20 left to play in the period. Fredericks looks to Johnson. Off to a fast start. He only has 2 free throws to show in this quarter. He's got 9 overall. Fredericks outside. Look at the tight defense. A ill-advised pick leads to Barrick's layup and one. Stanley Barrick with the basket for EWG. And the foul on the push. They've extended the lead to 14. It's a 27-8 run from that 5-0 beginning. There's no panic.
Didn't even touch the rim.
It happens.
Violation.
So now we're into the final minute. Gabe Johnson now takes the point. Push to create, got a pick. It wasn't a clean one. And that one went off a foot into the hands of Fredericks. That's going to be a reach on Barrick. Four-second differential on the clocks. Johnson, left, right, left, stops in the paint from 12. No. Here's a 3-on-1. Loft pass to Barrick. Look to Chartier, got it. Matt wanted the 8-footer, now turns into a 6-footer. Misses the shot. Samos came flying in. Back the other way comes Johnson. And a whistle and a foul to be called on Brody Simos. That's not pleased. Coach is right. 12 seconds left.
Stupid foul.
And a foul 80 feet away from the basket. No, you don't want to do that. Boy, Johnson's off.
He is off tonight.
"12 seconds in the period. Johnson finally hits the free throw to cut the lead down to 13. 5 seconds left. They look to Shawty. Now they go cross court. Sampson retrieves. He's going to throw it on up there. It is no good. Not a well-designed play at the end of the period. However, the Scarlet Knights have increased their lead from 5 to 13 here in the second quarter as we reach halftime. And the Bank Rhode Island halftime report comes your way next. This is 3-2-1.
Welcome to Dan's Place, Rhode Island's #1 stop for amazing food, drinks, and live entertainment. Dan's Place offers a fantastic selection of unique menu items, including pizzas, pasta, steaks, and seafood. Here's what our customers have to say: a masterpiece on a crust. Watch your favorite New England teams on one of Dan's 4 big screen TVs. Looking for a great place to meet? Try Dan's Place.
I'm Dan from Dan's Place, where your only regret is not coming in sooner.
Hi, this is Dan from Lathrop Insurance. In this challenging insurance environment, Lathrop Insurance can be your beacon in the storm to help you find the coverage you need at the right price. Now, more than ever, you need a partner in the insurance industry that can work with multiple carriers to make sure you have the right coverage at the right price. Lathrop Insurance carries home, auto, and business insurance and can be reached at 401-596-2525. We've been supporting the local community since 1939, and we look forward to working with you.
Visit the West Warwick Civic Center for great family entertainment and special events, from public skating to sporting events and trade shows, and there's much, much more all year round. Visit us frequently on Facebook or on the town's website at westwarwickri.org. And for more information about facility rentals, call 822-9200. See you soon at the West Warwick Civic Center.
At Bank RI, we're committed to a strong Rhode Island. And we're proud of the financial strength and trust we bring to our customers, to the communities of Rhode Island, and to companies and businesses all across the Ocean State. Bank Rhode Island. Banking. Strong and trusted.
It's probably a little bit of a ride to Western Coventry for your lumber or hardware needs. But for those who know, they know that you can find the unparalleled service and selection at Casella Lumber. Got questions on your next project? Julie and the staff have your answers. Casella Lumber, Victory Highway in Western Coventry. Exeter West Greenwich leads Providence Country Day by 13 at the end of a fast first half.
It was fast. About 30 minutes.
How about this for unbalanced scoring? For a PCD, Justin Weatherby has a deuce. So does Maddox Fredericks. Gabe Johnson has the rest, although he's maybe 2 for about 18 from the floor. He's got 2 field goals, one of them a three-pointer. He is 5 of 6 from the line for 10. 4 field goals the entire half for PCD, 5 free throws. That 1 three-pointer by Johnson gives them 13 points. Scarlet Knights have spread it out a little bit better. A 3 by Dylan Main, a 2 by Brody Sampson. It's a 4-point night for Stanley Berrick, who's played very well defensively. Brody Simos has 6. Matt Chartier, a rather quiet 12. Nothing very flashy, but more workmanlike. He leads the Scarlet Knights. 12 field goals, one of them a three-pointer. 2 of 4 from the line for 27. Couple of runs to mention: an 8-point run from 5-0 down to 8-5 ahead. And then a run of 11-3. The entire scoring in the second quarter. And the Scarlet Knights have themselves a lead.
I didn't expect anything less. I thought PCD would put up a little bit more of a fight. But like you said, Johnson's way off tonight. He can't hit the water from the side of a
barn
boat.
door in a barn.
Unbelievable. I feel bad for him in a way because he really is trying.
Well, I know Tommy and Silk are probably counting on him to do his thing and try to get 30, and you never know what's going to happen in the second half. But
exactly.
I mean, he's their guy. And Tuttle, who's averaging 14 and a half a game, hasn't scored yet. And you wonder aloud if, well, that's smart. Fan went down the lane and just tried to slam dunk the ball underneath, and I could just see what Craig Main would do if that thing had crushed the backboard.
Yeah.
Well, got away with it. No big deal. So what was I saying? Oh, Johnson and Tuttle. Tuttle's going to get on track. He's going to score something. But
yeah.
Johnson's their guy. And with an average of 24 a game, he's got 10, but it hasn't been a very good 10.
He's got 10 out of the 14 points. Somebody else needs to score on this PCD team if they want to stay in this game, because you just can't put it on the shoulders of Johnson. And you know, like you said, he goes cold. You're done.
Speaking of going cold.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
I am putting the winter coat back on.
Of course you are.
And while we do that, here we go. Can we do this in slow motion?
You can give it a whirl. Oh, my goodness gracious.
All right, you're listening to the Bank Rhode Island Halftime Report. We'll be back with more frivolity, fun, and basketball in a moment. This is 3-2-1.
At Bank RI, we're committed to a strong Rhode Island. And we're proud of the financial strength and trust we bring to our customers, to the communities of Rhode Island, and to companies and businesses all across the Ocean State. Bank Rhode Island. Banking. Strong and trusted.
The law offices of Murphy and Fay have over 75 years of combined experience in personal injury law, automobile accidents, and DUI cases. Bill Murphy, Mark Fay, and Brandon Horan will give you the personal attention, the experience, the skill, and dedication that your case deserves. It's a winning combination. If you're injured in an auto accident and it's not your fault, call Murphy and Fay. They will make them pay. Call 490-3200 or visit them online at murphyandfay.com.
Welcome to Dan's Place, Rhode Island's #1 stop for amazing food, drinks, and live entertainment. Dan's Place offers a fantastic selection of unique menu items, including pizzas, pasta, steaks, and seafood. Here's what our customers have to say: a masterpiece on a crust. Watch your favorite New England teams on one of Dan's 4 big screen TVs. Looking for a great place to meet? Try Dan's Place.
I'm Dan from Dan's Place, where your only regret is not coming in sooner.
Back at the Exeter West Greenwich Regional High School gym. You know, Boots?
Wow.
Every time we come here, no matter what it's for, we get treated like we're long-lost friends.
Very hospitable people here in Exeter West Greenwich. We do an occasional football game here and there, and hopefully more this season. But, yeah, I don't mind coming here at all. I do like it out here.
Long drive for me.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
But I don't mind.
Typical Rhode Islander.
Well, not typical Rhode Islander, but...
anything out of the immediate Kent County area. When he sees trees, he gets nervous. There's no cows. Don't worry about it. Maybe some deer. Not many cows, though. So.
Scarlet Knights back onto the court. The Knights just opening the door from their locker room. And we are about a minute and a half away from getting period number 3 started. PCD trails EWG by 13 This is 3-2-1.
Spanning the globe to bring you the constant variety of pizza. The Pizza Nomad now offers delicious Detroit-style and New York-style pizza. Detroit-style, thick, crispy, chewy, rectangular crust with cheese to the edges. And the foldable, craveable, thin crust New York-style pizza. Forget about it. Just 2 more ways the Pizza Nomad helps you eat life to the fullest. Check out the full menu of salads, apps, calzones, craft burgers, grinders, and wraps, wood-fired flats, and mouth-watering pizza. Visit or call the Pizza Nomad 291 Providence Street in West Warwick at 821-2106 and 718 Center of New England Boulevard in Coventry at 642-2677.
Next week, we get to see Lauren Bosque and Jaden Perez and the Moses Brown girls team, the defending Rhode Island State champions, right? No?
No. You will be doing the Westerly girls against the West Warwick girls on Wednesday. On Thursday, you'll be doing the East Greenwich girls against the Coventry girls. And on Friday, we will be doing Moses Brown at West Warwick boys.
Oh, boys.
Yes, sir.
So it's Calvin Jones and the defending Division II champions.
So you have 3 games next week. I only have 1. Sorry.
Apology not accepted.
That's all right.
What's a broadcast without Johnny Boots?
A simpler broadcast.
All right, it's Johnston, Weatherby, Duclos, Fredericks, and Tuttle for Providence Country Day. Chartier, Simos, Sampson, Maine, and Berwick for EWG. And the Knights have the basketball. Fredericks got a pick from Duclos to Johnson. His layup is no good. Rebound Chartier. Outlet towards Sampson. Brody moves the ball. Back it comes to Chartier. Got a man off his feet. And drills the triple. 15 now from that Chartier. Gave Johnson the tricky dribble. Duclos. Head fake. Fredericks for 3. That's good. Well executed. And finally, the people here sitting with us have a little something to cheer about. Chartier cross court. Maine wants the triple. Back irons it. This is back out. Barrick. That's no good. Rebound right to Chartier. Found a man down low. And Simos laid it in. He's got 8. Johnson the flip. Fredericks. Chartier. Long lead. Barrick. Reversal. Won't fall. They crash the board. And Simos lays it in. He's in double figures with 10. EWG by doubles. Duclos looking for some help through right to Chartier. Lead to Simos. Got Johnson off his feet, but travel. Fredericks comes out. And into the ball game comes Benzion Walter. Johnson, lightning quick, no good. Putback is no good by Tuttle, who's as cold as Johnson. And without those two, they have no shot. Barrick fought for the rebound, got it back, dished it off. Nothing there for Simos. Johnson gets the rebound. Duclos sets a lineman's pick for Johnson, who hits the 3. Duclos looked like Will Campbell setting a block for Johnson. Johnson, the rebound of the miss by Sampson. Game got a pick by Duclos. Gave it right back to him. Weatherby to the corner. Nothing doing for Walter. The rebound and the foul to be charged to Exeter West Greenwich. Dylan Main just picked up his second. Weatherby with his 5th point. This lead has ballooned in a hurry. Well, they got it down to a dozen. Again, a run of 11-3 in the second quarter did the trick. Sampson now down the lane. Lamp is missed. Unkind roll for Kretschmann. Johnson stripped up. Kretschmann will pick up Johnson. Then we have it again. Sampson and Kretschmann go off and pick up Johnson, an opponent.
Should be. They should do it in the pros as well.
I like it.
They should do it in the pros.
Yeah, they should. They don't.
Nope.
Finally, Casey Kretschmann was his second. Johnson drew a 1-on-3 for the moment. Duclos looks for some help. 3-point try, good. Tuttle finally on the board.
PCD trying to claw their way back into it. They're not doing too bad.
They got the firepower to do it. Sampson, no. Rebound Duclos. Fast break. Here comes Tuttle, no. 4 Scarlet Knights on the boards for that. Chartier looks. Simoes to Sampson. Out to Maine. Simos, sure. Brody's got 12. That breaks a string of 8 straight points by Providence Country Day. Duclos was wearing a Simos shirt. Johnson, triple, no. Back the other way, Kretschmann. It falls. Casey's first. Lead back up to 13. 3 minutes to play in the third. And a timeout called by Tommy Simkowitz from the bench. Less than 3 to play in the third. It's a 13-point EWG lead. This is 3-2.
Experience matters, and at Williamson Law, that experience comes with a well-deserved reputation of excellence. For legal solutions, whether it's divorce, personal injury, criminal law, or estate protection, Williamson Law provides knowledgeable and effective representation. A history of successful litigation that speaks volumes. Get the representation you need. Williamson Law, 247 Quaker Lane, West Warwick. Call 615-9321.
Visit the West Warwick Civic Center for great family entertainment and special events, from public skating to sporting events and trade shows, and there's much, much more all year round. Visit us frequently on Facebook or on the town's website at westwarwickri.org. And for more information about facility rentals, call 822-9200. See you soon at the West Warwick Civic Center.
Now, back to the Boomerangs Roadhouse broadcast booth with John Parenti and Johnny Boots.
This game is authorized under the rights granted by the Rhode Island Interscholastic League and is intended solely for the private use of our viewing audience. In any rebroadcast or republication of the pictures, descriptions, and accounts of this game without the express permission of 321 Media or the Rhode Island Interscholastic League, it's a no-no. 2:58 left.
Join us tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. live from Mr. J's Cigar Lounge for Kent County Sports Talk. Myself, John Parenti, Mike Green, and special guest Justin Lake, the head coach of the Exeter West Greenwich, West Warwick Wizards Scarlet Knights hockey team. We get an update from Justin on just what's going on with the hockey team this year.
and hockey in Rhode Island in general.
Exactly.
And the changing face of hockey with about 15 co-ops. Actually, it's not that many. I think it's like 8 in Division 2. We'll get that tomorrow. Down the lane, a scooper by Fredericks. Gets him on the board now with 7. Lead is 11. Chartier, where he likes it. Babied it a bit. Rebound Duclos. Weatherby thought about shuffling it off to the corner. Instead, gets it back up top to Duclos. Johnson trying to hang out, but Dylan Main again all over him. There's the pass in tight. Weatherby fouled by Simons. His third.
Nice head fake. Draw him off his feet, bring him on down on top of him, and draw that foul. Get the point some way.
11-point lead. These two teams have played even in the second half. Brody Sampson enters the EWG lineup for a second time tonight. Weatherby avoids the noise, hits the freebie, and the lead's back down to 10. Maine came down the throat of the zone defense. Chartier left alone, but was pickpocketed away. And here comes PCD. Cross-court pass to Weatherby. From Fredericks, no. Rebound headed our way and taken by an alert parent.
Do you need your shawl, honey?
Yeah, I do. I can't be the only cold person in this gym.
Listen.
Sampson, the three won't go. Rebound Chartier does go. 17 now for Matthew. Johnson. Fredericks on Sampson. Stolen away. Chartier bounce pass. Sampson 2. Bruce on the board for the first time. Last minute of play, third quarter. Allowing Boots to get his dance place fixed and a possible chocolate tort for me. Hint, hint, hint. Chartier the block on Weatherby. Duclos, nice passing tight. Fredericks converts. EWG be smart to play for the last shot here. Maine on Johnson, cross-court Chartier. Dumps it low. Corner ball is no good. PCD the rebound. Chance to get to within single digits right here. Johnson, Weatherby with 6, fouled by Maine. Now that's 3 on Dylan Maine. 5 seconds left. It's the out of bounds play here. Walter looks. Walter gets it in tight. Simone's layup does not go in. That'll do it. Chartier throws a quarterback downtown keeper. Now, wide left. So EWG maintains its lead. PCD cuts the lead by 1. But with 8 minutes left to play in the game, the Scarlet Knights lead by 12. This is 3-2.
We've told you for years that AJ's Restaurant is Kent County's go-to spot for great breakfast, lunch, and takeout too at 828-4160. And now you'll find more parking, mere steps from the back of the building to AJ's front doors. AJ's, plenty of those world-famous home fries, plenty of parking, and as always, popular for breakfast, popular for lunch. 1365 Main Street, West Warwick.
Hi, this is Dan from Lathrop Insurance. In this challenging insurance environment, Lathrop Insurance can be your beacon in the storm to help you find the coverage you need at the right price. Now, more than ever, you need a partner in the insurance industry that can work with multiple carriers to make sure you have the right coverage at the right price. Lathrop Insurance carries home, auto, and business insurance and can be reached at 401-596-2525. We've been supporting the local community since 1939, and we look forward to working with you.
.42-30 the score here at the Exeter West Greenwich Regional High School gym. Providence Country Day with 5 floor baskets in the third quarter, one more than they had in the entire first half. Exeter West Greenwich has not had a free throw since midway through the second quarter. Just a couple little pearls of wisdom as Chartier opens it up with a missed triple. Weatherby gets the rebound. Here goes PCD. Lead pass a little bit too strong and stolen away by Chartier. Off it goes to Brody Sampson. PCD falls into a 2-3 zone. Berwick looked all alone underneath. Brody Simone now has 14. Simone's done a good job tonight.
1 on 3.
And Weatherby converts. This goes into a track meet. EWG wins by 24. Chartier had to muscle that one up, get his own rebound over Johnson, following Johnson. Now they charge Duclos. Matt Chartier with 17 to lead the way for EWG, making 18. Kid can score. And as soon as I say that, he bricks one.
You've always been a jinx.
Chartier holds. There's the look. Simos again. 10 points second half. 16 overall. That one's going to go right back to the Scarlet Knights. Johnson had 10 at the half. He's got 13. So obviously just 3 since the second half began. Simos to Maine. Dylan thought about it. Sampson got it. Brody Sampson's first 3 of the night. And the lead is 18, and all of a sudden the rock fight has become kind of a laugher. Never really was a rock fight, save the first couple of minutes. We expect a little bit more. Tuttle finally. We're looking for a little more from PCD. They're hiding Johnson in the pivot on this 2-on-2 zone D. Maine to Chartier. Back to Maine. Got a bump. There was no call. Baseline drive and a layup by Stanley Berwick. 18-point lead and the Heat. Tuttle's look, a no look. Teresier was no good. The other way, Chartier a little too strong. Johnson takes the rebound down, had the ball knocked away. They find Chartier, who hits. 20-point lead. And Chartier's going to be okay.
I thought Sinkowitz called a timeout.
I thought he did too.
He was jumping up and down with his tee. We didn't.
Tom will return to the bench. As the ball's inbounded to Johnson. Got it there by Sampson. EWG has played a very, very solid man-to-man defense tonight. Maine came out. Chartier comes up with a steal, turns it the other way. Here's a sneak away to Barrick. Now he's going to get his timeout right now. His team down 22 with 5 minutes to play. This is 3-2-1.
The law offices of Murphy and Fay have over 75 years of combined experience in personal injury law, automobile accidents, and DUI cases. Bill Murphy, Mark Fay, and Brandon Horan will give you the personal attention, the experience, the skill, and dedication that your case deserves. It's a winning combination. If you're injured in an auto accident and it's not your fault, call Murphy and Fay. They will make them pay. Call 490-3200 or visit them online at murphyandfay.com.
Spanning the globe to bring you the constant variety of pizza. The Pizza Nomad now offers delicious Detroit-style and New York-style pizza. Detroit-style, thick, crispy, chewy, rectangular crust with cheese to the edges. And the foldable, craveable, thin crust New York-style pizza. Forget about it. Just 2 more ways the Pizza Nomad helps you eat life to the fullest. Check out the full menu of salads, apps, calzones, craft burgers, grinders, and wraps, wood-fired flats, and mouth-watering pizza. Visit or call the Pizza Nomad, 291 Providence Street in West Warwick at 821-2106 and 718 Center of New England Boulevard in Coventry at 642-2677.
Back at the EWG gym. And we talked about Matt Chartier's football prowess, and his basketball prowess is apparent here tonight. We get to see him next year, too.
That'd be fun.
He'll be that little bit stronger, a little bit wiser. And he comes up with a steal and a lab for 2 more. Must have known we were talking about him. EWG on another 8-point run. Back the other way, Fredericks, that'll go. And a foul on Simos, his 4th. Maddox Fredericks has an 11-point night going for himself. Sub coming in for Fredericks. It's Manny Barbosa. He'll combine with the rest of his players. The Chartier, who's short. Johnson gets the rebound. 4.5 minutes left to play. Johnson down the hole. Tuttle for 3. No. Did not follow his shot. There's a double team. And the ball still on the ground and a timeout called from the bench area, but a held ball is called. Coach Simons looked over and to the ref and said, never mind, don't need that timeout. Johnson bounced it off his foot. Reached Barbosa. Now Weatherby. Picked up by Chartier, who dives on it at midfield for a held ball. Possession to the Scarlet Knights. And now timeout taken by PCD. Scarlet Knights by 21 points as they look to close it out halfway through the 4th quarter. This is 3-2-1.
Hey, it's Johnny Mac, General Manager here at Sandy Motors, family owned since 1988. Come see why Sandy Motors makes car buying wicked easy. Check out our large inventory and get approved to drive home today. Start your deal now at sandymotors.com.
Since 1974, Bill's Place has been synonymous with good times and great food. Whether it's a family celebration, a post-game meal, or a simple visit for lunch, Bill's Place has served thousands with great pizza and grinders, sandwiches, and specials for nearly 50 years. If you haven't visited Bill's Place in a while, you're quite overdue for the great, consistent taste that's been part of Kent County for so long. Bill's Place, 707 Main Street in West Warwick. Open 11 to 10 Monday through Saturday. For takeout, call 828-2300. Check out the menu at billsplaceri.com.
Back at EWG, we've got 4 minutes left to play in this one. And as Boots said, join us tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern Time, for 321 Kent County Sports Talk, featuring Boots, Mike Green, yours truly, and West Warwick, Exeter West Greenwich hockey coach Justin Lake joins us. We'll talk NFL too. See what everybody thinks about Sunday's Patriots game. Long three-pointer is off the back wall, no good. That one's wide right. It's bobs away for the Scarlet Knights. Barrett brings it out. Gets it over to Brody Sampson. They'll look down low to Barrett. He's doubled. Still a lot of time on the shot clock. I don't think that's right. Shot was missed. Now Shawnee ends up with it, drills a three. That was not the greatest offensive set in the world, and now more pressure on PCD. With 3:11 to play. Tuttle down the lane. Unkind roll. That's kept in too, Tuttle. Barboza wants, that's no good. Charlie the rebound and a push from behind on the board. Oh, it's going to be on Chartier for a push. That makes a little more sense.
Yeah.
What doesn't make sense is you're up 24, just get back, play defense, and do your thing.
No.
I'll say it.
I was thinking it.
I think everybody in the gym was thinking it. Johnson still looking for points. His fall away is no good. Poor kid is having an awful second half.
Ice cold tonight, poor kid.
How about that runner? Brody Sampson now with 7. The lead 26. Tuttle measures up and sticks it. 2 and change to play. Sampson wants, draws a crowd in the paint. May as well call it 3 second. Didn't do that either. That's going to be on Chartier. Still not enough for the 1-1. Or for the bonus, the 2-shot foul. Sooner or later, I'll get the hang of that.
Yeah, don't worry about it, you know.
Thanks, Boots. Stay tuned for the Bills Place postgame show. A recap of what went on tonight. Loose ball taken by Tuttle. Kissed glass, shot was no good. Rebounded on the foul. We'll wait to see if they call that one out. I don't think anybody knows. It's our Bruce Sampson. So Ethier doesn't call a glass, but hits the shot. They'll get one more. Charlie attacked the rebound to Sampson. They'll fast break again. Maine dumped it off. Simo's fouled. Been a foul fest in the last 4 minutes. Ethier's first. So Brody's going to look for a couple. 5 in the first, 1 in the second. 6 more in the third, looking for his 5th here in the 4th. Nope. stuck at 16 points. Berwick, the rebound, blocked away by Ethier and out of play. This gym now playing very small. Berwick's outside. Chartier looked down low toward Maine, and finally Sampson misses. Berwick is fouled by Ethier. You know how you say value the basketball? I'm going to say swallow the whistles. What's been about 2 minutes in real time has been 1 second on the clock.
I know. It's terrible.
All right, Brody again at the line. There's the 17th.
Stay tuned for the Bills Place post-game show, where the Abacus will come out.
Very quickly, a matter of fact.
Yes.
Chartier comes out, gets a hug. All he did tonight was score 25.
All in a good day's work.
They needed every one of them because they're only up by 23. Johnson. No. Poor Gabe. That's all you can say. Sampson, yes. Bruce in full stride. 75 ticks of the clock to go. They just made sure he inbound away from the line.
Yes. They must be rule followers.
Yeah. Theo Armstrong now in the game for the Knights. Johnson, no. He's got to be wondering. Maine stumbles in, misses the shot. Rebound by Brody Simos. 19 for him. Combined, Simos and Chartier have outscored PCD 44-41. Barboza doubled. Maine steals with help from Berwick. 16 seconds left. Hold it out. And they will. Oh, a steal. Out of frustration, a long throw by Ethier. And with 3 seconds left, there'll be an inbound play. And that'll be it. It's accepted by Kretschmann, and that will do it. EWG raises its record to 10-1 with a 27-point win over Providence Country Day. 68-41 your final. Back with the Bills Place postgame show. This is 3-2-1.
At Bank RI, we're committed to a strong Rhode Island. And we're proud of the financial strength and trust we bring to our customers, to the communities of Rhode Island, and to companies and businesses all across the Ocean State. Bank Rhode Island. Banking. Strong and trusted.
Hi, I'm Greg Dantis, the broker owner at Rhode Island Real Estate Services. And since we opened our doors in 2012, supporting youth and community programs has been at the core of our mission. Selling Rhode Island means more than selling houses. It means supporting communities, putting people over profit. We service all of Rhode Island, Massachusetts, and also parts of Connecticut. We're proud to support the communities that support us. You can contact us anytime at 401-885-5400 or visit us on the web, 401sold.com.
Since 1974, Bill's Place has been synonymous with good times and great food. Whether it's a family celebration, a post-game meal, or a simple visit for lunch, Bill's Place has served thousands with great pizza and grinders, sandwiches, and specials for nearly 50 years. If you haven't visited Bill's Place in a while, you're quite overdue for the great, consistent taste that's been part of Kent County for so long. Bill's Place, 707 Main Street in West Warwick. Open 11 to 10, Monday through Saturday. For takeout, call 828-2300. Check out the menu at billsplaceri.com. Visit the West Warwick Civic Center for great family entertainment and special events, from public skating to sporting events and trade shows, and there's much, much more all year round. Visit us frequently on Facebook or on the town's website at westwarwickri.org. And for more information about facility rentals, call 822-9200. See you soon at the West Warwick Civic Center.
Welcome to Dan's Place, Rhode Island's #1 stop for amazing food, drinks, and live entertainment. Dan's Place offers a fantastic selection of unique menu items, including pizzas, pasta, steaks, and seafood. Here's what our customers have to say: a masterpiece on a crust. Watch your favorite New England teams on one of Dan's 4 big screen TVs. Looking for a great place to meet? Try Dan's Place.
I'm Dan from Dan's Place, where your only regret is not coming in sooner.
So the Scarlet Knights beat the Knights, EWG over PCD, the final 68-41. Here is the way the scoring went in the game just completed. For Providence Country Day, which is now 4-7 and on a 2-game losing streak. A 7-point night for Justin Weatherby, 2 field goals, 3 or 4 from the line. Max Tuttle scored all of his 8 points in the second half. So 1-point night for Sam Ethier, 1 of 2 from the line. Maddox Fredericks had 5 field goals, 1 of them a 3-pointer, 1 free throw for 12. Gabe Johnson, 3 floor baskets, 2 of them 3-pointers, 5 of 6 from the line. He finishes with 13 points, 11 below his seasonal average. That kid just had a very tough night. 13 field goals all night for PCD, 10 of 13 from the line for their 41 points. They scored 4 floor baskets in the first half, obviously 9 in the second. Without Fredericks and Tuttle, just 2. For the victorious Scarlet Knights, now 10-1 on the year. So 4-point night for Bruce Sampson. Casey Kretschmann had a deuce in the third quarter. 3 for Dylan Main, a 3-pointer. 8 for Stanley Barrett. Good hustle on both ends of the floor, end to end. Had about a dozen rebounds to boot. And then the 2 big scorers combining for 44 points. Brody Simos, 8 field goals, 3 of 8 from the line for 19. Matt Chartier, 11 field goals, couple of 3-pointers. 1 of 2 from the line for 25. Chartier, 11 floor baskets. PCD had 13.
Wow.
30 floor baskets, 4 3-pointers, 4 of 13 from the line. So they didn't hit free throws very well. They finished with 68 points, but they finished with their 10th win. We're coming back here in a couple of weeks to see how Coventry does against the CWG team. Interesting note, Coventry plays on a bigger floor, spread their offense. They're going to come into this little cavern.
Yeah, they're going to be cramped. They're going to be cramped.
So we'll see. Hey, it was fun.
It was fun doing an EWG game. Nice cozy confines.
And thanks to Craig Main and to the EWG staff for making us feel right at home for this one. So for Clive Wynn and for Johnny Boots, John Parenti saying see you tomorrow for the talk show, 321 Sports Talk, beginning at 10 a.m. Eastern here on 321 Media. I'm John Parenti. So long, everybody.